Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Taking it about the 1. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
First play, and Wilson wants to throw it. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And Walker with it over the middle. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Now it's Wilson. Completes it to Fant on the right side. Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant from 8 yards out. And the Seahawks will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's Noah Fant who caps things off with the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now a 1st down throw for Young. His throw incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. Now Young. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to play.
Oh, the Seahawks come after it, and they block it. And they will wind up with the football and the possession. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Now Wilson looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because...
Touchdown! Pharaoh Brown from a yard out. And the Seahawks take the block punt and convert it into 6 points. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Young to throw it. He rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. Still going inside the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the 2nd quarter.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by this Seahawk defense. Out of the gun, it's Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Returnable for Lockett. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And quickly, they get to the line. Wilson will throw again. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. That is caught. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 52 yards. And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and through by Myers. And a rout is on here in this 1st half. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Here's Myers now to kick it away. Deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Broken tackle. Now he opts for the spin. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. And even 20 yards for Kenneth Walker. And the Seahawks continue to pull away here in this 1st half. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes this 35-0 now. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he loses the football a 2nd time, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. The extra point now coming from Myers. And the route is on here in this first half. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. And down he'll go at the 25. Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he's taken down inside the 30. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Steps away to his left. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Throwing is Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jackson Smith and Jigba. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks extend their lead yet again. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the route is on here in this first half. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was capped off by a Jackson Smith and Jigba touchdown catch. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Young now. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. 2nd and 20. On the handoff, running left is Hubbard. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Now here's Young. Buying time to his... And I think the ball's out, and the Seahawks have picked it up.
All the practice, all the training, all the meetings. In this situation, I know exactly what quarterbacks are taught. Take care of the football. That's job one, paramount, because you cough it up here.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and the route is on here in this first half. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Here we go. Here we go. Red 38.
Now a second down throw for Young. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Young on third down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. Now Myers for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. To throw is Wilson. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw to the right side and complete to Metcalf. Fights through and now a crease. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Wilson. Returning right back to Lockett. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. They go play action now. Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these...
Touchdown! Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. And the Seahawks would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the route is on here in this first half. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a Tyler Lockett touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And it looks like the defense has got it. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Wilson's throw into the hands of the receiver, Chenault. Touchdown, Seahawks. Laviska Shenault in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have got it on cruise control. Myers connects on the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Here's Johnny Hekker now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. This is taken around the 12. 13 yards, the tally on the return there. And they will take over 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers.
And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Ken Walker, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks just continue to roll. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw into the hands of Fan. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Here's Wilson to throw. Flush to his right. Going right back to Fan. Touchdown! Noah Fant, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks are pouring it on. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders. She'll give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. A first down throw for Young. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And they get him to the ground quickly, but he's out near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Young now from the 50. Throw left side complete. That's Brooks. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for Carolina. They bring the pressure as he gets this one away. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And now they're in the hurry-up. Play action. It's Wilson. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Extra point up and through by Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL.
As Sanders has it poked free, and the Seahawks have picked it up inside the 20. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. The extra point now coming from Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Running right, here's Walker. It was Jadeveon Clowney who got upfield for the stop. Play action. Now Wilson. Outright to Smith and Jigba. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Myers for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Up the middle, here's Walker. He'll be brought down short of the 15, but a really good move on the run. And they're going to speed things up here. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 3. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
From the shotgun, it's Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Young working out of the gun. Over the middle, complete. That's Brooks. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. To the air once more, Young. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The Sanders has got it complete. And that'll